I was about to say Akame, but I changed my name completely because we hit the number that we're supposed to hit, and yeah, some reason you guys overdid it and you hit like 45, which I'm very surprised, which the goal was 40. But thank you, I'm very grateful. I am extremely grateful. Like, you don't even know how grateful I am. Like I respect the people. Like, I really do. And I just thank you all for enjoying my video. You know, it doesn't happen a lot. So, I got interrupted a couple of times, you know. My cousin makes weird sounds, and I didn't want that in the video. So, if you hear bad words in the background, I might have to bleep it. Probably not, but who knows? I will make this not for kids, apparently. Alright, so, let's hit. This is big, but let's hit 100, right? 100 subscribers. If we can hit that, I might do 1 hour video of like what ifs. I promise you, and it's not a lie. And I don't like to lie. It's not me at all, and I do promise it a lot. And yeah, we're gonna get on to the video, and like I said, I'm grateful. So yeah, I'm pretty much happy that I got good subscribers here. So yeah, let's begin. So this is, what if Issei was the reincarnation of Black Goku, or we can say Zamasu. Alright, I did this about couple of times because I messed up a lot. Alright, as Issei was arriving home, right, he opens the door. He gets a very big hug, extremely big hug, as his own mom is giving him a huge hug. And she's pretty much happy to see Issei back home. And yeah, and she asks, how you been, how was your training day? And she said, my bad, Issei replies saying that it was pretty much okay, Mom. I did a lot of training, and I feel like I should go back to school. Forgot to mention, okay, I got this now. Alright, as Issei tells the story of what he did in the forest and everything else, he just sorry, I'm just so happy that I got 45 subscribers. I'm so happy. Sorry. As Issei, sorry, I'm so distracted today, and it's so hot, so I can't even focus at all. I'm sorry. Let me begin because I'm really extremely sorry. As Issei, stomach growls because he's hungry. Mikoto, Miko Hadioro, I forgot Issei's mom name. I gotta go back to the comments again, I guess. I think it was called Miki Hiyoro. Yeah, it's Miki. I'm gonna say Miki Hiyoro. Let's say that. And no, I'm just call her mom, his mom, because I'm not gonna say the full name. I'm like lazy, and I'm like kind of happy. So that's my personality pretty much. And as Issei's mother realized that her own son is hungry, she started preparing she started preparing miso soup and a little bit on the side some sushi. And Issei said to his mother, I'm just gonna go upstairs and put put my things back together. As Zamasu talks to Issei in his head, Zamasu explained that you have to go to school again, but you might. I might have to say this to you, but I think you might have unlocked magic. I don't know how, but I think in our training trip, quote unquote, right? It seems like you unlocked magic. And it seems like we can make you use that magic as dark aura, right? And if we can get you to that level, we might get you to a powerful human being, or who knows, a god. You could be a god probably in this world, but you need the proper training, and that's all you need. Issei replies, alright, Zamasu. Or should I say my friend, my best friend. Sorry guys, I'm trying to move because I'm on the bed. Alright. As Issei replies as saying, yes, might as well. We might have to train on our magic to understand it a little bit more, Zamasu. Zamasu replies, that's true. But for now, since you learn how to use my power and flight ability, it might help in the long terms that I can help you with your magic, pretty much. As you doing school, do more meditation. Meditation could help with magic, I think. But you might need to go to a library that has everything you might need to know. I might know everything, but I might not know how to get the magic to you, because who knows what type of magic you can have, right? Issei replies, alright, but let's see how it will go for school, because it's been a while, I haven't been to school, right? Someone said, don't worry, you will do very well, just long as you hidden your power, because your power is so intense that I feel like you might surpass me, but not so much as you think. Issei has that face of like disappointment, but Issei said, I will get to your level one day, Zamasu. Zamasu said, yeah, right. And Issei does he finished his homework. He's pretty much, he done with everything, right? So teacher don't keep that, like, he's very smart. He just, like, the teacher just doesn't even call his mom for saying that, oh, he have not come by to school. It's because this man has good grades. He doesn't have to go to school. It's like this man has been doing his stuff for a long time, and he does not have to go to school. If he wants to, he could go ahead and he could probably go to college, but I'm not letting that happen, right? If you hear something in the background, that's my cousin playing Warzone, okay? And yeah, let's begin and continue with this. As Issei goes into his computer and do whatever he needs to do. He watch some YouTube, whatever, right? Issei goes downstairs, eats some miso soup, and a side with sushi. I don't think you can eat sushi with miso soup. So forget what the sushi thing, okay? Because I'm kind of confused today. All right, so let's say he only eats miso soup, right? Sometimes I forget miso soup is. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget. As Issei goes downstairs to eat his dinner, pretty much, Oh, that's what miso soup look like that? Damn, it looks delicious. Damn, I want some now. Wow, miso soup look amazing. Now I'm hungry. Damn, man. Alright, let's keep going before I get hungry again. Alright. As Issei goes downstairs to get to drink blah 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 blah. What am I saying? Brain fart. As Issei goes downstairs to eat his dinner, and he tastes his mom's cooking once again, and he's pretty much happy. He's enjoying his mom's cooking, and Samus was like surprised and like amazed that this woman actually cooks something. And if a god was here, a god would be amazed of the cooking. It's like amazing. But as Issei has that face of like he loves the miso soup. Let's say he loves the miso soup. And yeah, and as he's finishing with his miso soup, he says thank you for the food, and he washes his dishes, and he goes straight upstairs to go to bed. No, wait, forgot one thing. He take a bath, right? He takes a bath from his training trip that he took, right? And as Issei goes on to think what he can do with his magic and stuff like that, Zamasu keeps explaining that if he could do the meditation, it could help with his magic. And Zamasu heard that he can probably do senjutsu and some like martial arts, and he can combine those two and make himself more powerful of his comeback skills. And Issa agreed with this, but he said it would take a while. Well, Zamasu said, well, guess what? We're gonna do more training. Don't worry about it. Issa said, no more training. Your training regimens are worse than ever. Zamasu said, you say what? And Issei said, nothing. And then Issei's face is like, he doesn't want to deal with Zamasu's training, because Zamasu's training is like the worst. Sorry for that little pause. I thought I was getting interrupted, but I guess not. As Issei has that face like, I don't want to interrupt you or certain thing, Issei just go on what he had to do. And pretty much Issei gets off his bathtub and just go to sleep. The next day comes by. It's morning. He hates the morning pretty much. And the sun reflects to his eye. And he always wished he could destroy that sun, but noticing the problem is if he does destroy it, the earth will get destroyed. So he decided not to. And like just the thought he had that. Just the thought. And as Issei wakes up, brush his teeth, take a shower, brush his teeth, put some clothes for school. He takes some toast with jelly, and he just goes off to school. And he leaves a note to his mom saying that I'm going to school and good morning and stuff like that. He made a PB&J sandwich to his mom, so she could eat right off the morning, right? I forgot to say this. Remember the part for the first part where Issei rejects Rainier? Well, you might see this man go mega rage. Just saying, he might go rage. Or might not. Probably in part 4 you might see that. Who knows? But as Issei goes to school as normal, he goes to the same path he always goes. And as Issei close enough arrives, he gets this look. Everyone looks at him like, yo, is that really Issei? and everyone just whips her. Oh my god, I'm thinking about something else. Whip. I just forget that word. I'm gonna forget it because then I'm gonna forget whatever my script says. I made my own script, by the way. As Issei just keep walking around because he doesn't really care what people look at him. He just ignores them because who cares? He goes in and he lets off a little bit of his aura, his ki, you could say. And his ki is releasing a lot, but the people around feel like they can't breathe or they feel like they're gonna die instantly when they're around Issei, kind of. And Issei saw this and he, by accident, he released it because, you know, sometimes you do accidents, right? So as Issei continues on inside of the room, he realizes that the devil's, like, Grias is not watching him no more, pretty much. And Kenda girls, yes, the whole day of his school, the Kenda girls and Ria's Paraj keep watching him the whole year. No, the whole month of school days. And it gone like that. As Issei goes into his room, mind you, Issei is kind of buff. He's medium buff. It's like the teenager of Goku when he was training. Just like that body of Goku's teenager training, what he did as he was training. He has that same body, just like that, but just in different hair. Issei has, as Issei goes in, people sees him a medium buff, and as Issei sits down on the right side on the window, no, left side on the window, he just look at the window, look at outside, and one of the I forgot if you guys could tell me in the comments below who is the two perverts from High School DxD, because can you guys tell me, because I completely forgot. I really did. And yeah, let's say one of the perverts decided to ask, is that you, Issei? Issei did not reply. If you saw me, not saw me, but if I paused there, it's because my cousin's saying bad words and I don't want to get in trouble. So, by YouTube. So, yeah. So, that's why I paused. And let me continue before the video ends, right? So, as Issei goes into his classrooms and whatever, some of the students look at him and classes begin. Goes the same thing per usual. He's not a pervert, absolutely not. I am not making this man as a pervert. I will not make this man as a pervert. Will not. I don't like that. So as Issei, wait, I gotta make this video longer. Sorry guys, give me a minute. Okay, now we're gonna have 30 minutes of a video today. Yay! Because you guys got me to 40. 45 I should say, right? So let's continue. If you hear my cousin in the background, don't worry about him. He's just playing how he does. He talks mad, loud. So yeah, you can hear him through a wall pretty much. That's pretty much you can say. And as Issei goes into his classrooms and stuff like that, people look at him like, this man looks buff and I don't want to mess with him no more. Kind of like that. And as Issei, as the class goes on and everything goes per usual. Now, the biggest and all you guys are waiting for, kind of, right? Here it comes for Issei's rage to rile up. As Issei goes home. No, Issei walking home. Rainier approached him once again, but this time it's like threatening him, sort of way. And she's threatening, saying, if you don't die, no, if you don't join me, what I'm doing, you will suffer, and the one who will suffer is your parents. Issei was in shock, but kind of enraged of Rainier for saying this right in front of a god, sort of way. As Issei gets pissed, and Rainier is laughing out loud. Rainier said, you might be too late. Your mom probably is dead, crawling on the floor, asking for your help. Who knows? She could be dead or alive, Yodo. Issei is pissed. He goes running, flash steps all the way home, and goes, and he sees everything in dark. He sees the lights off, everything off. He smells something of blood, like blood that it was fresh blood. Issei was in shocked rage, sad, all over emotions, a lot of emotions. Zamasu saw this. He was enraged as well. Enraged that this fallen angel killed Issei's mom right there at his home. Issei released a darkish aura, or a pinkish aura, coming off of his body, kind of like dark, extreme dark. And after a couple of minutes, Issei started releasing a little bit of steam, lots of steam, just a little bit, but not a lot. Then his aura and lightning start flashing around him, kind of. The air and the sky started to be heavy, too heavy. And Rainier decided to go to Issei's home. Not go in, but watch him be sad and rage. As Issei saw Rainier, he asked, you did this to my mother? Rainier laughed and said, yes, I did. What are you gonna do about it, weakling? You can't even do anything. I'm a fallen angel. What are you gonna do? Issei went into his rage. He went to Super Saiyan Rose first form. But in the time of Issei was in rage, he went to his second form, which is Super Saiyan Rose 2. And he had tons of electricity running through him. He decided, I will end you, Rainier, for what you did to my mother. You will pay for your consequence. You will die by my hands. You will not live at all. You will die here and now. You will perish out of this world. He brings out his scythe. His scythe turned red dark with blackish aura around it. It is 2 times bigger than, not 2 times, but the same size of Issei. Issei in rage makes a gap hole with his scythe. he brings out something out of the gap hole. Right. No, erase that. As Issei makes his scythe move around in a spinning motion as a propeller or a fan going fast, and it might look like it's going to reverse. Issei, in rage, throws his scythe at Rainier. Rainier dodges it and says, "Ha, you miss. You have less accuracy." Issei pulls his scythe like even if he had telekinesis or something like that. He pulls it back, and the scythe comes back just like a boomerang and hits Rainier's wings and actually cuts in half. One of the right side of the wing gets cut off. As Issei gets his scythe back once again, he throws it. Just like Thor, when he throws his hammer, it comes back right up. Issei gets two of Rainier's wings. She falls down in a very extreme heights. There's a crack on the floor. A dent. A big dent. As Issei gets more enraged. "You will pay for killing my mother." He does the Kai. He does the Kai move. He gets close. He does one of his moves on Rainier, and by accident, he kind of unleashed off a god aura, and he did Hakai. It's very strange, but he did Hakai. He erased Rainier out of existence just by touch, by touch. His power was so overwhelming. The three factions felt this power and thought, "What is this power? It seems so dark, and I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't move." The three factions, everyone knows that we're in heaven, that everything in heaven was kind of, they couldn't even breathe correctly. On the hero race had felt heavy gravity pushing them down. Then you have the elf race as well, feeling heavy on their body. Every race's body is feeling heavy and they couldn't breathe. Some faded. Even the humans around Issei's area faded. Not faded away, but faded because of fear of this power that just radiates in Issei's area. As Issei decided, what should I do in life if the one person is not here, which is my father? Probably father died as well. In rage, Issei decided, it's time for me to get revenge on the fallen factions. Zamasu said, "Issei, in your state right now, I'd rather train a little bit more or stop with your rage right now. You will get consumed by your own aura. Your own aura will consume you in evil. Your evil aura will consume you, make you rogue. Rogue as if you will die." Sorry for that pause. As if you will die by your own pressure of your power. Mind you, you're still a teenager. Once you get an adult, you will harness my power correctly. But right now, you need to focus and don't release so much power. I think all the three factions just realized that this power comes from the Kyoto residence, so you might need to leave this area and fast. Later, as Issei comes down in rage and crying in tears, he's alone. Once again, he thinks. Right? Later, Issei's father gets a call of what happened to his wife, and he is saddened, and they had to do a funeral. For Issei's mother. It was a very sad day. Very sad. Issei goes back to his home. He cleans up the blood and everything else. He goes to his bed, depressed. Zamasu give him an idea. Issei, go to the mountains again. I will train you the ways to learn magic. I will make you powerful, even more powerful you are now. I will make you control the transformations as well. Sorry for that little pause. As Zamasu explained, the more you unlock the transformation, the more powerful you will get. And the more powerful you get, people will fear you as a god. Issei agreed to this regiment of training, and he went back to the mountains and trained. And I think I'm gonna leave it off here. I am sorry guys, but I'm gonna leave you in a cliffhanger. This was kind of hard to do this script because I had to took me a while to make this script, but it worked out. This is the end of this video. This is Anime Uchiha X, and see you all next time.